What's going on, guys? So today we're looking at a couple of Protech knives, some really awesome automatics. So I'll tell you a quick little story here. I first ended up with this knife. This is the Protech TR-4, specifically the TR-4.70, I believe this exact model is called. But this thing is super, super cool. So what kind of attracted me to this knife, I actually have a plain version of the Protech TR-4. But this one has a sterling silver skull that is inserted into a cutout in the aluminum handle here, as well as a very beautiful mother of pearl insert on our button there. All right, this is kind of a darker black lip type mother of pearl, but it is beautiful and it is genuine. So you guys know my recent obsession, of course, with all the precious metals and stuff. So having a knife with genuine sterling silver in it was a huge bonus. So as soon as I mean, this was offered in a trade and I jumped on it very quick. I was very excited to get it. This one, of course, you can see is scratched up and used. I do actually use this around the house. It's an automatic, so I can't currently carry it here in Pennsylvania, unfortunately. But as soon as I got this one in hand, I did love the knife very much, but I wanted its smaller brother to try out. So eventually I got that one as well. So now I have the little twins here. But the sterling silver skull is super, super cool. The TR-4 here is a lot larger of a knife. It's actually really comfortable in the hand. There's two finger trolls here, plenty of handle going on. Again, I have a lot of experience with the previous one. I have the very plain version, which is also black. I think that one might have a satin blade on it. But these are very limited edition knives. They come in, you can see kind of hidden there in the bottom of the blade as soon as it focuses. This is number 76 of 100 made. All right, this does have a lock on it as well. So fantastic spring action, shoots off nice and fast. There's no blade play in any direction. Locks up very nicely. All right, but you can lock that if you didn't want to accidentally, push that if you wanted to carry this or could carry this. So that was a fantastic knife. And then I was offered this, and was offered this. Again, I jumped on it right away. After enjoying that one so much, I wanted to have its little baby brother. And I have to say, after having these, as much as I love that one, the TR-3 is even better. This thing fits in my hand like it was meant for it. There's a little bit of a curve here with perfect jimping. I mean, it really is the best of both worlds, where it's aggressive enough where it's not going to move, but it's super, super comfortable. I can't say enough about it. This only has one finger choil. You can see how this fits in my hand. But it just feels great. If I were to carry an automatic knife, this is the one I would carry every single day. By the way, both of these are in 154 cm. There you go. So you can see that on the back of the blade there. And while we're zoomed in, you can see this is number 250 out of 300. And you see this is a Shaw skull. All right, that's the designer of these inserts, which is really cool. I have to say, if you carry this, the cutout here, it would definitely accumulate a lot of dust, dirt, and grime. It'd be a little bit of a pain in the butt to clean, but not the end of the world. But I like the skulls. I think they're super cool. All right, let me back this out a little bit. You can see the difference between the TR-3 and TR-4, where not only is this a larger knife, but the skull is smaller, which is interesting. Whereas on the TR-3, the cutout and the skull is a lot larger. It's just super cool. I mean, I know the skull thing, to some people, these may look like gas station knives. They're just not into the whole, skull and, that kind of motif, I guess, for a knife, but I think it's awesome. I think it just adds something to it. Plain back side of that. But just, I mean, this thing just fits in the hand so nicely. It is so comfortable. It cuts like crazy. I think I prefer the satin blade, over the black blade, even though all black is always cool. But yeah, just fantastic knives. I mean, this one specifically, I think, is the TR-3.71. All right, I don't know if that's dedicated to this model with the skull or not, but I know that's what these are listed for. The smaller one, this exact one with the sterling skull, as well as the insert, this also has a mother of pearl insert. All right, we get the light to hit that right. You can see the beautiful color. This one looks like it's a little lighter, but again, just depends on how the light's hitting it. Compare that to the, put this backwards and get them both in frame. So you can see this one looks a little bit darker, like a black mother of pearl. But this one does have some dark coloring in it as well. Again, it just depends on how the light's hitting it. But anyway, this one originally sold for $250. All right, and the large one sold for $315. I don't know if these are still available. I think they're sold out, at least at a lot of different dealers, but I don't know if they're still in production or not. These are just limited editions. So this one was limited to 100, and this one was limited to 300 of the smaller ones. But just super cool. Fast autos. Again, fantastic lockup on these. This one does not have a little safety. All right. So just something to consider if you do happen to get one and carry it. But just beautiful. Absolutely love these knives. They're super cool. I wish I can carry them. Maybe the laws will change in the future here in Pennsylvania. But as of right now, they're just my house knives. But I have to say, like, the biggest takeaway is, as much as I love the large one, the TR-3 just fits my hand perfectly. I wear XL gloves, you know, kind of shorter, chunkier fingers. But just super, super nice. It just feels so good and cuts so well. So just want to make a video talking about that here. If you guys are into Protechs, haven't seen this one, there's a bunch of different ones. You know, just a ton of different variants on these. If you're not into the skull thing, that's cool. They have a bunch that don't have skulls. They have way more expensive versions of these and a little bit cheaper versions. Just depends on what you're into. But a ton of variety for both the TR3 and the TR4s. So that's all. Huge fan of Protech. I have to say, overall, just fantastic for automatics. If you're into the automatic thing, Protech is definitely a company you need to look into if you have not already. But very, very happy with both of these trades. So anyway, that's all. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.